Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Elevate. I am your host, Jay Caraway, and today I have my special guest host, Mr. Birthday Boy himself, Justice Bentley Cornbread Caraway. Say hi to the people.
Hi.
Now, Justice, how old did you turn today? Well, yesterday.
6.
He is now 6 years old, celebrating his 6-year-old birthday. And what do we have going on tonight? What time is T-Ball? It's at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Yep. Tell the people wish you luck.
Wish you luck.
Do you have a message for the people, sir?
Yes.
What's your message?
My game is...
You got to look at in the camera when you're talking to people.
I won in my game.
You won in your game?
Yep.
Okay. Well, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and send this little man on his way, and I will get into my topic today. So today I was sent a very, very, I would like to consider it a very moving, touching video in regards to, things that are transpiring, things that are happening in our world today, and things that are impacting not only myself and not only you guys, but this little man that was just here in my lap. And it's very important that we address these type of issues with our children, as well as with each other, as well as just our communities, whether Black, white, Asian, whatever. We're all affected by it. And that is senseless gun violence. So I had the privilege of being able to run an ad for a young man that recorded a music video. And with no further ado, I would like to go ahead and play that music video now. So, please, I request the BS3 network, BS3 family, anyone that loves, appreciates what we do, appreciate, us taking time out to make content for you guys, or also just share our thoughts and our advice with you guys. Please go out and support this young man. And with no further ado, I want to go ahead and run the ad for the video and share your thoughts. Let us know what you think.
Check out new music by Strategy Lost. Find it on YouTube. Make sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.
So once again, that was just a preview of the music video Lost. And once again, I watched the whole video. Really enjoyed it. Shout out to the artist, man. I believe it goes by the name of Strategy. Shout out to Mr. Strategy and his work. And man, much love, much respect, and keep it going because it's needed. I think that, we need more artists stepping up, really speaking how they really feel and really speaking on how society affects them, not just, as in, just negative, but in a sense of, hey, really getting your message out there. So to me, I really do appreciate that video and really feel like he's doing some awesome things. And I'm requesting that we all go out, show some love, show some respect to this, show some support to this young man. And let's try to make this really pop for him, seriously. So with that being said, man, I just feel like, with all the senseless gun violence that we have been having, not just lately, but we've been having this for years now. I mean, you go back to Black people being shot unarmed. You go back to just recently what transpired here in Texas at Allen, Texas, the Premium Malls. That's a location that me and my family frequently visit often. And, seeing such a tragedy like that happen, it really puts things in perspective for you. It really wakes you up. It really makes you open your eyes to what's important. And what's important is that we all have this earth to share. We all have this place that we call home that we want to share, and that we want to be able to see people like this young man grow up and be happy in, and make sure that they're being taken care of. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, man, once again, Strategy, I believe that's your name, man. Shout out to you for the video. I hope that we get more from you. I hope to hear more of your music. And, anything that we can do here at Elevate Podcast to support you or support your movement, man, please feel free. Don't hesitate. Reach out. Let us know. And, man, we're here for it. And once again, I really like it. I think it's a good song. I think it has a great message behind it. And I'm asking everybody to please go out and support. I'm going to play it once again, just on the sure fact of I want it to be etched in stone in everyone's brain to go support this young man. So once again, no further ado, let's play that commercial.
Check out new music by Strategy, Lost. Find it on YouTube. Make sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.
Yes, once again, that was Strategy, Lost in the Deep, I believe is the title. So once again, for those that know me personally, if you want that video or you want that video sent to you, don't hesitate. Reach out, shoot me a text. I'll send the link over to you so you can have that. For those that are on the BS3 network or support the BS3 network, if you know anyone within the network, you can contact them. I'm pretty sure they either have access to it or they can get access to it. So feel free to reach out. But with that being said, let's get to the topic with this young man. You want to get up here so the people can see your face?
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, I want to introduce my main man.
Justice.
Yes, sir. Justice what?
Justice Cornbread.
Yep. Cornbread what? What's your whole name?
Just this cornbread.
Cornbread what? Justice Cornbread Caraway.
I mean, my other name is Justice the King.
Oh, the King. Okay. So tell the people what you're gonna do today in T-ball.
I'm gonna run through third base, and me and my teammates gonna try winning.
You gonna try winning?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You gonna work on your swing?
Yep.
You gonna be ready to hit?
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Can I wear my fiber shirt?
Yes, you can. Yes, sir. Well, go. Let me talk to the people. Tell the people goodbye.
I want to go record with you.
Okay, you can record with me. So, with that being said, man, I mean, once again, just really thinking about the things that are most important to us all, and how to put those things in perspective, and just knowing how we can come together as a community, how we can come together as a people in order to really truly heal each other, as well as learn from each other and get a different understanding and a different perspective of where people are coming from. Because I think now we're getting a better understanding of if one group of people hurt, everybody hurts. So it's almost, going back to I'm being my brother's keeper. Like it's way more than just, black and white or, racism. Like, yes, that's still an issue that still exists, but we also have to understand that we as a people have to really figure some things out, and we really need answers, and we really need to show each other love, respect, admiration. Understand that your differences is not what makes you different or not what makes you an outcast. It should be what makes you unique. It should be what makes you you. It should be what makes people gravitate towards you to be able to learn from you and be able to get a different perspective on certain things involving you, whether it be your religion, whether it be your race, whether it be your parenting method, whatever the case may be. One thing that I always pride myself on, I always try to tell myself, I'm never too big for a conversation with anyone. Even, my boys will tell you, like, Justice is 6 now. I have no problem sitting down, really trying to fully engage with him and talk to him on a level that there's some type of comprehension for him to get some type of level of understanding, because it's too often that we write people off due to the fact that we feel like, well, they don't understand or they don't know me or whatever the case. And
I did know you, Dad.
Yes, you do know me. But it's important that we make people feel like they're heard, make people feel like they're seen, make sure that people feel like they have value and bring value and add value to whatever the situation may be. That could be personal, that could be business, that can be a multiple things. So with that, it's just super important that, we, like I said, make sure people feel like they're heard and make sure that they feel like they're noticed and seen. Not sure what goes on in people's mind, but mental health is totally real. It really is. It truly is. We may not be able to understand it. I know I'm guilty of that, because a lot of times, especially as a father and as a black male, I feel like, hey, you don't have time to feel that way. You have to pull yourself up. You have to make it happen. It's not going to happen for you. You have to make it happen. So with that, I can't just ask to see the change. I sometimes have to be the change that I want to see. If I'm asking for a change, what am I doing to promote that? What am I doing to make sure that that's something that's coming forth or being displayed in my community or being displayed in my day-to-day reality? And it's imperative that we all try to get on the same page. Of course, we're not all going to agree. It's okay to agree to disagree. And, it's important that we know how to talk about those things and how we, sort of go by, really willing to uphold each other, and also just make sure that we all have a level of understanding. So with that being said, I want to jump into another commercial, which is a show that I'm very, very proud of, and I'm always excited to hear and see what their topics are and what the conversations are going to be. And with no further ado, let me jump into that commercial real quick, and I'll be back with you people.
Alicia.
You can't hold somebody to that standard if you haven't voiced.
I make a picture to read that. Even doesn't like.
Alicia.
You can't hold somebody to that standard if you haven't voiced what you want and what you're needing from that.
Mika.
If you're not communicating expectations, you're waiting for your feelings to be heard.
Nicole.
Yeah. A lot of people don't want to take the time out to be alone and to get themselves together.
Ivan.
You got to be willing to work through stuff. And from the jump street, y'all done had problems. Maybe you don't need to be working through those.
BS3 Network proudly presents Queen 3 and King Podcast. Live. every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central.
And there you go, guys. Welcome back. Once again, that is the BS3 Network. That is the podcast of Queen 3 and King. And Justice, what did you ask?
My name?
No, what did you ask when the commercial was playing? Who was that on the commercial?
Our cousins.
There you go. Those are our cousins. Shout out to Mika. Shout out to Alicia. Shout out to Nicole. And shout out to King Dalt. They do a wonderful job every Tuesday night. Please support.
Why did he wear a king?
Because that's the name of their podcast, Queen 3 and King. It's three queens and one king. He's the king. Oh. Yeah, so once again, man, I just really felt like that was something that I definitely wanted to not only, share with the people in regards to the music video, but I felt like the message was really needed, and it couldn't come at a better time than what we're dealing with now as a society. And it seems like every day we wake up, we're dealing with another mass shooting, another senseless act of violence with guns. And, it's really a sad and scary time, because for those that are parents, or even not even being parents, for those that have loved ones, whether that's cousins, aunts, uncles, whatever, it's sad when you feel like you can't go to the store without being concerned of, is today going to be the day that it happens here? Not feeling safe, not feeling protected, but also just not knowing what's to come, what's behind the corner, or who's having what type of day, and they felt like they wasn't heard or felt like they wasn't being seen. And this is a way for them to gain notoriety or gain attention or be able to really truly be heard or really truly be seen. So for me, it's super, super important that we all try to hold each other to a higher standard. And I challenge everyone that hears this or everyone that sees this, I challenge you guys to whether it's grocery store, whether it's work, whether it's, just running errands, you see a stranger, ask them how their day going. Say hello. Give them a smile. No COVID. We pretty much really are getting past the whole scare of COVID. Give them a handshake if it's a man, or even if it's a woman. Give them a handshake. Just ask them. Look them in their face. Hey, how are you doing today?
But somebody don't always do that. They might sue you.
There's no stranger danger with that, Justice. But you're right. For you being a little guy, you shouldn't really do that. You should leave that to your parents.
Your mommy and your dad.
Yes, but you know what you can do at school?
What?
You can say hello to people at school, right?
Mm-hmm.
You say hi to your friends?
Mm-hmm.
You say hi to people you don't know at school?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
I hear you. But those type of things really go a long way, and it's really the small things that we tend to overlook, and it's really the small things that's going to make this country a better place, that's going to make this society and this world a tolerable place and a better place, not only for us, but for our future. And, it's super important that we get these type of things under control. I mean, the gun laws, of course, not going to necessarily talk on that topic, because I know that's either way, but I think we can all agree on just humanity and being better humans, being better people. And that's simple. That's something that I think we all can work at. I think that's something that we all can take time out and truly do and truly make a difference in this world. And, with that being said, I'm not going to hold you guys long. I definitely felt like, at first I was thinking that I wasn't going to be able to record or do anything because of the T-ball game, but I I saw that video and I just had to make sure that I jumped on and I was able to make sure that that message was heard and make sure that this man gets his shine. Make sure that this man understands that there are people out here that's being impacted by his music and really appreciate the message in his music. So before we leave for the day, I definitely want to play that one more time. So you guys, please, it's imperative that you go out, support this young man. When you go on YouTube or whatever, Spotify, whatever you go on, when you hear this young man's music or when you see this young man's video, please like, leave a comment, whatever. Let's encourage these people, these young people, these artists, these musicians. Let's encourage them to be positive as well, because I love the fact that it's a tragedy that he had to do it, but it's also the fact that he's expressing himself in a way that's articulate, in a way that's nonviolent, and it's also positive and uplifting to those that need to be uplifted in those type of times. So once again, I'm gonna play this, and then me and Justice gonna get ready for T-ball. All right. So once again, here we go.
Check out new music
Yes,
by
sir.
Strategy Lost. Find it on YouTube. Make sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.
Once again, that is Lost by my man Stratus. I believe it's Stratus. If I'm butchering the name, I apologize. But the message in that video is really powerful and really strong. And I encourage everyone to please go and support YouTube, whatever it is, support, like, comment, whatever we can do to help
It's
this man get
subscribe.
these numbers up. I don't know if we can subscribe, but like, comment, subscribe as well. That's fine. But Justice, any final words for the people before we get you ready?
Yeah,
What's your final words? What you gonna say?
I'm gonna say, me and my, can I say about from my best friend coming to my house?
Go ahead.
My best friend gonna come to my house, and we're going to the pool.
All right. So with that being said, once again, thank you all for
We can go
tuning
to the
in.
night.
Thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time. Once again, please like, subscribe, comment on this, comment on anything that we're doing SBS3. Please support the network. And with that being said, we're out and we'll catch you guys next week.
In peace.